we had this little group chat that Laura from London was in, and Diane was in, and she was in. And there was another woman in it. We're going to leave her out of it. And basically, Chrissy decided after some time, I believe in like December, things that we were talking about in the group chat were being repeated verbatim on Krusty Panties channel there. And it's like, how did Krusty Panties know that? Like, how did she know these things? They were very specific things. And Chrissy started getting in her head that we were hacked, that our whole conversation was compromised because somebody had hacked. She kept saying that somebody hacked into her account. And so when this started happening more and more, we went over to this app called the Signal app. So in this group, it was the woman from London, who some of you know. There was Diane Woods Emerson, who I've met in real life several times. Like, she came to court with me in Attleboro with the KP thing in 2020. There was, and she's supported the blog for years. There was two other people who I'm not going to say their real names. Now, this group chat was initially supposed to be like a therapeutic thing for me, I guess. I don't know. Like, they were like invited me in when I had a mental health break last year. And, you know, at times they were helpful, the people in that group, and everyone else pretty much was. And Chrissy, I thought, was too. But she decided that she's like, fuck it, I'm just going to give your enemies, the people who hate you the most, access to this conversation. And everything on there was from a private group chat amongst people who trust each other and earned each other's trust, and was for the purpose of, you know, creating blog content, basically.
Somebody asked earlier too how they found out that Chrissy did all this. She admitted it.
No, I found out she did it when the Krusty Panties blog came out with the screenshots from her perspective. Oh, and she also has helped Ryan Waters a lot. What do we have to do with Ryan Waters? Blah, blah, blah. I didn't contact anyone. I made a Google Drive with all the evidence that ended up in Ryan's hands. This one says motion for injunction. And this is what Ryan writes. I, Ryan Waters, move for this court to issue an emergency injunction enjoining Aidan Kearney from harassing Christina Yakimovsky on the internet until further court order. See, why do you think he's asking the court, Deb, to order me to stop harassing, quote unquote, Christina Yakimovsky? Why do you think he's doing that?
Because she's forced to go to jail soon?
No, because she's his fucking witness. That's what
really?
She's helping him. She's obviously helping him.
Still, I thought she would have abandoned him too. I thought he was pulling names.
Chrissy Yakimovsky has no code. She's just the biggest complete trash hole that's ever existed. Yeah. They called themselves Turtleboy Secrets, right? And I assumed this was Chrissy the whole time because the Turtleboy Secrets account was obsessed with me, and it was sharing screenshots of conversations between Chrissy Yakimovsky and I from Chrissy's perspective. So I assume it's her. And as far as I'm concerned, it is her, because if this account is publishing her shit, they're getting it from her. But more than anything, Shannon promised with that piece that I'm going down, that the storm was coming. And the big aspects of the storm were that they were going to go through that group chat that I was in, and they were going to contact everybody I talked about in there and to let them know, here's what he said about you. And they were going to assist them. One of those people was Ryan Waters. Kearney has consistently attacked me and everyone that helps me before court dates. On January 15th, Kearney extorted Christina Yakimovsky because she provided me with screenshots of a conspiracy group and said if she doesn't call him, that he would go to her court hearing and try to send her to jail. It's like, Ryan, none of that has to do with you. My issue with her is nothing to do with, like, stop trying to insert yourself into everything, my guy. Stay off Turtleboy Sports and have no contact with the victim or no contact with the Gan Rivka Center. Now, I've published blogs that show that not only did she was an admin on our Facebook page, and she would message me days before court to have me write blogs about Hadassah, expose Hadassah some more, specifically so Hadassah would get rattled and fucking like freak out in court, and it would delegitimize the things that Hadassah was saying.
Sir, do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, if you could just identify yourself for the record, sir.
My name's Aidan Kearney.
Okay, did you have input that you wanted to make with regard to?
Yeah, just to clarify, the court ordered Christina Yakumovsky not to have anything to do with my blog or anything like that. I was not aware of this, but for the last 2 years, Chrissy has basically been trying to, she befriended me and attempted to use the blog to weaponize and Hadassah more and torment her more behind the scenes. That way, she was not the one publicly doing it. She was essentially, feeding me stories, feeding me information about Hadassah, helping me run the Turtleboy Facebook page. She was an administrator on it. She worked for me. I mean, she was an active participant in this for the last 2 years, in spite of the court order specifically telling her to have nothing to do with me.
Okay. So to, my words, not yours, but she used your business or your day-to-day activity as an instrument against the alleged victim in the case.
That's correct.
A summary of it.
That's right.
Okay, that's helpful to know.